Hey gang, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to go from this to this and make your clients love you. So the first thing we need to note is that these teeth probably are already sparkling white. However, in the context of this image, they look a little bit tinted yellow. Sometimes when you edit images, you add a lot of color, you add contrast, you add brightness. Sometimes the teeth don't hold their whiteness. So these teeth look yellow because her skin tone is very warm, her red lipstick is very warm, and she's against a solid white backdrop, which compared to her teeth is very, very neutral or very bright. So I'm going to show you how to whiten these teeth gently so that it looks real, and here's how we do it. First of all, over here in the adjustment layers, there's an adjustment layer called vibrance, and I'm going to click on that 2 times. The first vibrance layer, which is right here, is going to subtract the color out of our image, and the second vibrance layer doesn't do anything. However, we're going to change it to screen blending mode, and that's going to make the image much brighter. Now, you could do the same thing with a curves layer or a levels adjustment layer. If you just simply change the blending mode to screen, then the image comes brighter without having to do anything. As we look at our teeth, they're much too bright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to about 50% opacity. And now we're going to take out the color. Click on the little triangle in our first vibrance layer and our properties will show up. I'm going to turn the vibrance almost all the way down, and I'm going to turn the saturation almost all the way down. Now it's faded our entire image, so we're going to have to do a little bit of masking, but it's actually pretty easy to do. The first thing I'm going to do is select both vibrance layers by shift and clicking on the second vibrance layer, and now I'm going to press Command G, which is going to put them in a folder together. This folder is called a group. If we click on the little drop down arrow, we can see all of the layers that are in our folder. Now I'm going to hold the Option or Alt key down if you're on Windows, and I'm going to click the layer mask icon, and it's going to make a layer mask out of black. Now with that layer mask selected, I'm going to press the B key for brush, and wherever I paint on this image, I'm actually painting on the layer mask. Wherever I paint, it's going to reveal what's inside the group. So you can see that these teeth are much whiter and brighter than before. Okay, I've done a pretty good job. There's a few spots I missed, and that's okay. I'm just going to press the X key, and it's going to switch my foreground color to black. Now wherever I paint, it's going to erase what's in the group folder from my final image. I'm going to press it again and kind of clean up this yellow. And I'm going to give the bottom row a little swipe. There we go. Now, obviously this is way too white. You would never want to give a final image like this to the client. So what we're going to do is on our group, go to opacity, and we're going to turn down the opacity until it looks natural. Now, how far do you need to go with the opacity? It depends on the image. Right now, at about 35%, I can still see little tints of yellow, so I'm going to turn it up to about 50%. And right about there looks pretty good. So if we turn this eyeball off, we can see what before and after look like. So here's before, here's after. And if I wanted to, I could just clean up a few spots that I missed. And there you go. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe to our channel where we'll be bringing you all sorts of Photoshop awesomeness. Have a great day.